Hey everybody, Steve, just a little red. Cold, rainy night on the mountain up here. Boy, I'm gonna tell you, I got a fire in the big stove in the basement down there. Got it rocking and rolling. Well, tonight I'm gonna cook for you. Well, I saw this daggum little girl. She's big time name. I ain't gonna say the name, but she's a big time thing. She made this thing called a Stromboli. Well, in my old days, I'm an old man, and it was a pizza bread sandwich is what it called out for. Got us a pan. We're in the kitchen tonight. It's too damn cold to go outside. They got us a pizza crust thing here. Got us a little bit of butter. Got us some parsley flakes and some minced garlic. You know, it's got all kinds of spices in the thing. And some Mama Mary's, whatever is pizza sauce stuff. Old pepperoni. And got us a lot of daggum mozzarella and some mushrooms. What we're gonna do, we're gonna spray this pan down. I got right here. We're gonna spray this pan down with old canola, whatever spray stuff to keep my mess from sticking. We're gonna roll this thing out here in a minute. Gotta break into it and get that thing done. We're gonna spread this pizza sauce. We're gonna put us this dead gum, what's in the pepperoni thing. We're gonna spread them around through there. And she done it, and it looked pretty good. Now, I ain't nothing but got a regular old kitchen right here. Ain't nothing fancy about this. I got a stove from 2000. And we're going to set it. We got it heating up for about 400 degrees right now. And we're going to make us a Stromboli. Pretty cool thing. Big old round thing. Got pepperoni and cheese and bread and all this. And when it cooks and done. It's a pretty easy thing on a cold, rainy night up here on the mountain. It's cold out there. He got my Columbia shirt on I had the other night. But I've been wearing the heck out of this thing. I like it. Might have to come out of it because it's getting on a little warm in here. Y'all hang loose. I'm going to break all this stuff up and lay it out right here. We're going to have us a Stromboli. I think it's Italian or something. Y'all hang loose. All right, we're back. Now what we done, we took that pizza bread crust thing and we rolled her out right here. I sprayed a little bit of that Pam stuff on the bottom of it. Now, again, this ain't my video. This is this girl I saw on TikTok, and it looked pretty good, and I thought I'd copy her. It ain't, like I said, I ain't laying claim to none of this. If it turns out like dog crap, it ain't my business, it's hers. But now we trying it, all right? So what we done, that's that pizza sauce I told you. Old Mama's, whatever it was, I can't tell you what it was, but it was a jar of pizza sauce. We're going to spread that out right there. I don't know why people got into cooking all of a sudden nowadays, but I guess because you can't afford a dadgum thing to go out in the world. That butter stuff, I ain't gonna lie to you, you're supposed to do it before I put the pizza sauce. So we're just gonna go around the pizza sauce. We're gonna mess that up, but hey, it's all right. What would you expect from just a little red? Little red don't play no games. He mess up, he keeps on going. See how we're just taking that butter I was telling you about? That's about 3/4 tablespoons or something. I forget what it was. And some garlic and some parsley stuff. She said to rub that all over the pizza bread stuff. Well, that's what I'm doing now. You can't do it in the middle because I got a little out of order. It ain't no big deal. You know, just a little red. Just make stuff go as it goes along. All right. We got our bread. We got our pizza sauce. And we rubbed out our edges with oil. Now we got us a bag of dead gum, not salami, pepperoni. Get it right here in a minute. And we're gonna line this thing up. And I'll be honest with you, what I'm trying to do, and I ain't never done this before, don't have a clue what I'm doing. Obviously, I think that's pretty obvious that I don't have a clue what I'm doing. We're sitting here gonna put all this pizza or pepperoni in here. We're just going to pile this stuff on there. We're going to lay it out. Pepperoni's pretty good. I can eat pepperoni by itself. Usually I go out and I get me a salad. I stick a pepperoni or 3 or 4 on the side of the salad. And it ain't got nothing to do with the salad, but I try to eat some pepperoni every now and then. We're getting close. But this ain't nothing but an old bag of pepperoni that I bought. It ain't nothing fancy or nothing like that. But again, I'm going to clarify this. Nothing like old Barney Fife. To clarify, no, I ain't gonna get into that. But, like I said, this ain't my recipe. I I saw it on TikTok. I ain't got a TikTok account, but I don't never do nothing about it. Don't do much on it because I can't do like 90 seconds and all that stuff. But you see all that pepperoni I'm just sort of stacking along right down there through that? We're just laying it down around through there. I got a lot of pepperoni. Okay, the one dog got her head hanging up here wanting to give me a bite of pepperoni. Well, like I said, when in doubt, she's a good dog. Well, there you go. Fed dog of pepperoni. She'll leave me alone for just a minute till I get this done. See how we just keep on putting the pepperonis on here? Now, she went and had her delicatessen, or whatever that word is, to get her pepperoni done. Well, I just bought a whole bag of pepperoni. I don't know why. So, like I said. So, there's all the pepperoni. Now, the one thing I got some mushrooms. We're going to sprinkle these mushrooms on here, right down the middle. I like mushrooms. I don't like them crazy mushrooms that make you do crazy things like, oh, what's his name, old Smokey did in Friday, but not me, man. All right, now you got your pepperoni spread out. And this is the big one right here. This is the cheese, mozzarella cheese. We're going to just spread the heck out of that right there. Told you I got the oven set on 400 degrees. Well, let's just put, cheese ain't a bad thing. Look at the rats. Rats live forever. They eat cheese. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying I don't want a rat in my house, but hell, you know what I mean. Keep on piling it on there. Might make it a little gooey here in a minute. Look at that right there. Let's put some more on there. Like I said, when all comes down to it. Now, that's a whole pile of cheese on there. So, we got our old pie crust. Old Pillsbury pie crust ain't nothing fancy or nothing like that. We got us some of that melted butter and parsley and some garlic stuff. Sprayed our pan. Spread this out. Now we're going to take this. I think I'm going to try it again. I ain't never done this before. I don't know what I'm doing. We're going to fold that over like that. See how I folded it over right there in the ends? That might keep it all together. Look at that right there. Now we're going to carefully, that's what she said in her video. We're going to carefully roll that over. We're going to carefully, she did say carefully. Look at that right there. Now we got her tucked in. What do you think of that right there? Now for two people, you cut that thing in half right there. Well, that's a half, well, let's put it this way right here. That's a half for the wife. That's a half for the man. Now, she said to take this butter right here and just sort of smear it on there and let her go. Oh, make sure that thing stays tucked in tight. Now, we just using the last of that butter. You know, I'd already rubbed on the inside of it. Well, now we rubbing on the outside. Doing that right there. Look at that. Remember my brush I got? Boy, that's a fine thing right there. If you're going to play in the kitchen, you need your little brush. Actually smells pretty good. It ain't even cooked and smells good. I never admitted I was a cook. Let me find me a knife. Oh, Lord, right there's me a knife. She said to take, once you get that thing done, cut you a slice or two in it. I guess that keeps it from blowing up or something. I don't know what it does. But we cut us a hole in it. Look at that right there. Boy, I ain't gonna lie to you. That right there, they call it a Stromboli. Well, when I growed up, it's called a pizza bread sandwich, pepperoni. We're gonna try and see what it does. We're gonna stick it in the oven at 400 degrees. She said hers took about 17 minutes. We just gonna stand back and watch. So y'all hang loose a minute. If I can find the control to cut this camera off, well, I don't know where the cold, right there it is. I'll be back in about 17 minutes and we'll see what she looks like. Right, we're back. That right there is what that thing cooked out to be. They call it a Stromboli. Well, me, like I said, I call it a pizza bread sandwich or something like that. I don't know. I'm an old man. Ain't no telling what I call it. Now that thing took flat out 17 minutes is what I left it in the oven at. And that's what that little girl said. And I'm going to tell you right now, I see all kinds of people copying and, you know, just doing that stuff. And I'm going to admit to you right now, this ain't none of my recipes or nothing. I saw it, it looked good, and I thought I'd try it. Now I had to manipulate it just a little bit different from her because, well, I'm a little different. I'm just a little red. But it's like that, all them videos on old Katy Williams talking about them other comedians copying comedian stuff. Well, I'm gonna admit to it. I'm copying that little girl I saw on TikTok. But, and she might have copied somebody, I don't know. It don't matter. This is an easy thing. You saw how long it told me to put it together. Add 17 minutes to it. That's what you got. Now, it's hotter than a lot. So, let's see if I can cut this thing in two. Look at this right here. This is the reason why I use Pam. Looking at it, it ain't sticking a bit. But let's see what the inside looks like. Remember that dog crap thing I said? Well, it may be like dog crap, but we ain't gonna find out. Let's see. Holy smoke. It's 400 degrees. Let's see. Son of a gun, that's hot. Working at it. I don't think I'm gonna get that and cut through. Let's try this. All right, there you go. Now, that right there. Well, look at that. You see the steam coming off of it? Ooh, it's falling out the back. Oh, mozzarella cheese. Gotta wipe my nose because my nose is running. It'll be all right. We're red. But see that pepperoni and that mozzarella cheese and all that? Look at that big one right there. Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna eat good here in a minute. But that right there they call a Stromboli. I'm gonna get me another frosty beverage or two. And I'm enjoying my cold, rainy night up here tonight. Didn't take a whole lot to do. Again, I'm telling you, it ain't my recipe. I saw it. That little girl done it. She done a good job. It looked appealing. I'm Steve. I'm in the kitchen tonight, up on the mountain. Normal old kitchen. You can cook your stuff anytime you want. I'm just a little red. And if you like this, hit a like button, hit a subscribe button. Just hit a button, like I've always said. We're going to figure out how to survive one way or another. Y'all have a good one. I'm Steve, I'm just a little red.